Hey, all right, I'm going home. This is for me. No, it's perfect temperatures, which is why I'm doing little hot dogs, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Get a little drunk, daytime drinking.
Hey, why not?
I've had enough for today, so.
Right.
Hey everybody, it's June 19th. I got a delivery. I had a DoorDash order for $10 for 5.6 miles, but I was still at home, so it's not so bad. So today's a holiday, it's Juneteenth, and so I didn't have to wait until 7:30 start. So I started about 6:45, and I'm just not getting an offer for DoorDash or an order that I took, and that's 7:15 almost to 7:14. That comes before 7:15. And so I was in the car because I had the apps turned on, but I was sitting in my house, playing with my phone, playing on my phone, and I got an offer that I took. And so I get to the car, I got to turn on the radio to say hello to everybody, say hello to you in particular. And there's no SD card in my camera, so I had to run back in. So I'm just waiting for DoorDash to tell me that it doesn't look like I'm driving to the pickup spot, but hopefully we won't get it. This is pretty close. I don't know. It's pretty close to my house. This Mellow Cream that we're going to, and this road is very bumpy. Very bumpy road. So let's go to Mellow Cream. I already got the message saying that the order is ready. Right after I accepted the offer, so let's go pick this up. Mellow Cream. Here we go.
He don't make it flip, do it with no handle.
How you doing, sir? I have the DoorDash order for Tori, okay? Thank you. Hello, come get this. I guess I'll come in. There you go. Have a good one. So that last delivery, it was like an industrial park area, business area. It looks like they're electricians or something, they work for the city. So I could barely get in to that parking lot. There's trucks lined up everywhere, so there's only one way to go. So I get in there, between all the trucks and vans and cables that they have strewn about. And then I get to the place and they don't want to come get their stuff. I'm like, well, come get this, They all looked at me dumb. But if this was the right place, I know it was, because that's the name of their business said on my directions. And then when I go to get out, I go around like the building, but there's a red truck coming my direction. So I pull back into the parking spot where it was so they could get through. Except they wanted to stop and talk to the person next to them, to the truck next to them. So I pulled back out, and since they wouldn't let me through, I had to back out all the way. I almost run over a couple of people. Well, it's not my fault, it's that red truck's fault. They wanted to chat, and then once I start going, then the red truck wants to go. So I backed down out. I don't care. I'm saying I'm gonna back it up. I just don't want to run over any goats, but I'm going to drive it. Because if I'm going to drive it, I'm going to drive it. So get out the way. You know what I'm saying? So I took an order for wealthy juice. I think I've been there once before. You have to be wealthy to shop at this place because it's expensive. I'm assuming that's why it's called wealthy juice. So, anyway, if I didn't say, it's for $5.50 for 2.8 miles, and I got a red light. I don't care. Because like I said, I drive like I stole it. But it's for $5.50 for 2.8 miles. It's not great, but I wasn't getting anything else. Actually, I was getting ready to go home and sit at home instead of wasting my gas out here waiting for orders, you know what I mean? Because what I like to do is drive around a little bit. I'll sit there for some places for a couple minutes, then go somewhere and then sit there for a couple of minutes. I don't like to stay one place. There's, I guess it's debatable whether you get orders, whether you're stopped or whether you're moving. But I got my own system, like I just told you. I'll go somewhere, sit for a couple minutes, drive over somewhere else. That seems to work for me. So let's go to Wealthy Juice. How you doing? I have a DoorDash order for Taylor's. Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Where are you now? Where are you now?
Sorry. How you doing? Which? Two? Got it. Hi, I have this order for Taylor.
Okay, thank you.
You have a good day.
Thank you.
So while I was in that place, that last delivery place, I got an offer for Target for offer for Target for $9.75 for 5 miles is, I forgot what the items were. There's like 5 items, with one being a multiple thing. It's not so bad. I see baby diapers, but I know where those are, and the rest looks to be packs of water, but whatever. Let's go to Target. Kind of looks like this one. Try this one. Yeah. I need these Reese's plant-based chocolates. Here. Little buckets. Good morning, how are you? Not too bad, thank you. Okay. You said if I needed help, can you have somebody return this for me? The customer didn't answer, and so they don't want this.
Cool, thank
Okay?
you.
Thanks. I didn't want to leave it there at the
I
register.
appreciate it. Yep, you just hand anything to us you don't want.
Thank you. So when I got to the store, the customer added a 24 pack of 8-ounce store brand waters. I wasn't happy about it, but I still looked for their item, and I found they didn't have it. It wasn't unavailable. It was out, completely out. And so I sent them a picture of a substitution. Oh, I should screenshot that for you. I'm screenshotting that right now so I can show it to you. It's very important, so that you believe me that I actually tried. Even though they added it after I accepted the order, I still really tried to get them this other thing. But since it didn't answer, and since that employee was so nice to ask me if I needed help, I told him to please return that. I even went until I got to pay. You know, usually, I know DoorDash doesn't usually show you the timer anymore, but I'm sure you're still being timed. They're just not answering. Let me screenshot that for you. So I'm sure I still get time, and I still have to get rated. You know, I'm sure there's somebody still watching. Not somebody, but sure there's some algorithm still tracking how fast I am. You know, I know they track my stats on how good I am at finding everything and replacing things and that kind of stuff. So I'm sure, you know, somewhere something is watching my time. And so I waited until I paid, and I couldn't wait anymore. So they're just now answering. I'm in the car, obviously. You know. So what can you do? Let's go deliver this and go from there. So I took a order for Hy-Vee for $10.50 for 7 items for 5 miles. It's not great. It looks like a bunch of juices and some sunflower seeds, a little bit of candy. So let's go to Hy-Vee, or home away from home, I guess. That's what I call it now. Home away from home. I just came up with that. Smart guy. See you at Hy-Vee. Organic juices. Some organic sours. Hopefully this one. You know, I want to tell you, you're doing a good job. Working hard. Not too bad.
Thank you for shopping at Hy-Vee.
How you doing? I know you. I've took some days off. My car was broke. I'll see you later. Ow. Yeah, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. I won't let you in, huh?
Yeah, I locked myself out.
Oh boy.
And I forgot my phone.
So I have a DoorDash order for $5.75 for 3 miles. I'm in a college campus, so I'm kind of far away from civilization, I guess you would say. 2.5 miles, so it's gonna be a really short distance. Just 5 items. I saw some bobby pins, some acne patches or something or other. So let's go to that. Let's go to Walgreens, everybody. Okay. Bobby pins. We got a 6-pack of root beer. It's supposed to be here. Oh, it's good. Kiwi, strawberry. There we go. Do you have the lighters back here, or are there somewhere on the?
They're back here with me.
Okay. So I need one of these with the 2-pack on. Oh, I'm sorry. I realized somebody was.
You're fine now. I left my wallet.
That's all right, sir.
Sorry.
I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
Hi there. You happen to have the PIN number?
72.96.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you.
So I have an Uber Eats order for Hy-Vee. I was just about to go home because I wasn't getting much of anything, but I got an order. It's for 7 items. Looks like mostly fruit.
Mile turn left.
Well, now that I say that, well, I see a whole bunch of fruit. 5 fruits. And some eggs and some Minute Maid. So let's go do that. And not go home and check on the children. Let's go to Hy-Vee. See you later. Okay.
Thanks, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
Not too bad, huh? All right, you got your eggs and your watermelon there, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day, sir. Thank you. I'll close this for you if you want.
All right.
Okay. So you're not gonna believe what happened. I went home for 15 minutes. I was gonna go home for 15 minutes because it was 10:30. Then I was gonna go back out at 10:45. Because, you know, it's kind of like the slow time between 9 and 11. It gets a little slow, you know? So I figured, well, I had that last order from Uber for Hy-Vee. And so I'm like, well, I'm gonna go home and for 15 minutes, you know, sit down, give me something to drink, lemonade, something like that. And while I was home, right, maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes after I got home, the lawn guy, the guy that cuts our grass, shows up with this big old riding lawnmower and trailer and blocks my driveway. So I couldn't get out. So then I decided, how about, you know, it's a good temperature, it's 76 degrees, it's gonna get warm up, it's gonna warm up. I'm not gonna make them right now, but I was like, why don't I make some hot dogs, you know, some little bit of potato salad, you know, maybe some chips or something like that, and hang out with my children. Maybe play a little singing at what we do at my house when I do a little daytime drinking, which is what I'm about to do. We play this singing game where, you know, we gotta guess the words. You know, we play so much time, and then we gotta guess the next 5 words. We put the songs on random, and then whoever's turn it is, you gotta guess the next 5 words, then the next 7 words, the next 9 words. We usually don't make it that far, because even though it's music that I play every single day for me, I usually don't make it past a couple rounds, you know. But we do that. We have a good time, you know, guessing the song sometimes, guessing the lyrics, that kind of thing. And so now this is my excuse. You know, it's a holiday today, so I'm gonna go home, clean up the grill a little bit. It was already clean. It's just gotta put, you know, get a little once over. Have some hot dogs. I have a couple of beers left over from, I don't know if they'll still be good. I think they might be for my birthday. I don't know. Which is October. I don't think I've had any since then. I don't, maybe not. Maybe Super Bowl. What was that? Yeah, maybe Super Bowl. February. So I might have a couple in there. And then once those are gone, you know, I got a little, I was thinking about hitting the Jim Beam bottle, you know what I'm saying? Put some rum and Coke or some whiskey and Coke. That's what that is. I already know what Jim Beam is. Have a good time and maybe be passed out by 4. But I won't be leaving the house. You know what I mean? So if you do a little daytime drinking, nothing wrong with that. Do a daytime drinking. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. But I'm not going to leave. Like I said, don't leave the house once you start drinking. What's the matter with you? Unless you're not driving. You know, maybe you get a little drink and then your friends take you to a club or something. But, you know, other than that, don't drive. Because I don't. So that's going to be it. We're cutting it short. Tomorrow is going to have a good time. I'm sure I won't be hungover at all, one bit. Go home and hang out with my children. I'll see you next video. Don't forget to drive it like you stole it, soberly, because you know Bucks need you. Everybody needs you. See you next video.